From the PEP Radio Newsroom, this is the daily news for July 20th, 2026. These are the stories we are covering at this hour. A government ferry carrying 133 passengers and crew capsized in Guyana, with 67 people rescued so far, authorities said Sunday, as a massive search and rescue operation tried to find the dozens of people still missing. The MV Barima was sailing from the capital, Georgetown, along the North Atlantic coast to Port Kaituma, said Guinea's Prime Minister Mark Phillips, who is leading the government's response. Phillips said the group that had rescued included 41 men, 11 women, and 15 children. He did not say whether authorities feared the missing passengers were dead or not. Helicopters, planes, and fishing vessels are scanning a 1,000 square mile area in search efforts. The MV Barima departed shortly after 3 p.m. local time on Saturday and ran into trouble shortly before midnight, officials said. A distress call was received at 11:01 p.m., which prompted a search and rescue operation involving state and private boats, Public Works Minister Juan Edgehill said on Facebook. Authorities said the vessel, which makes weekly trips to the largely indigenous communities near Venezuela, capsized near the Pomeroon River. Edgehill said the vessel was fitted with 250 life jackets, 2 rigid life rafts, and 6 inflatable life rafts. He denied claims that it could have capsized because it was overloaded with passengers or cargo. In other news, 17 U.S. service members have died in the Iran war, reflecting a conflict fought largely in the air. The U.S. military said Sunday that another American service member was killed as part of the war with Iran, bringing the total number of deaths to 17. The deaths reflect the complicated reality that American boots don't need to be on the ground for there to be lethal risks in a conflict that involves drones, missiles, and airplanes. American forces are arrayed across the Middle East, making other nations targets of Iran, as the fighting has escalated after a breakdown in peace talks. President Donald Trump has said the war is necessary to stop Iran from developing nuclear weapons. And finally, 5 family members have been found dead after a flash flood in a scenic Utah canyon. 5 family members who had set out for a day of hiking were killed after a flash flood swept through canyons of southern Utah on Friday, law enforcement officials said. The victims were a captain in the Provo, Utah Fire Department, his wife, and their sons, according to fire officials. A daughter who was not on the trip survived. The family arrived Friday at the Sunglow Campground in a scenic Red Rock Canyon near Bicknell, Utah, for their day excursion, the Wayne County Sheriff's Office said. It is believed that the family fell victim to flooding caused by heavy rains, the Sheriff's Office said in a news release. Although the Sheriff's Office did not identify the victims, the Provo Fire Department confirmed in a social media post that a fire captain, Spencer Long, and his family members were killed. We are absolutely heartbroken by the death of Captain Spencer Long and his family. Our thoughts are with his family, friends, and colleagues during this difficult time, officials with the fire department wrote. Later Friday night, deputies were called to the campground after the body of a young male was found in the flood wash. The bodies of the other family members were recovered late Friday and on Saturday. That's the news at this hour. PEP Radio is available on the Live 365 app, the homepage at paequality.com, Roku, Alexa, and wherever you find streaming radio. Up next, we have the Meadville area weather forecast here on PEP Radio.